Interestingly, you can actually group by time with the group by method. You don't even have to use resample. You'll get the same exact results. Let me show you how this works. So if you do df.groupby, you can't just pass in the offset alias here, like M. It's going to look for a column named M. It doesn't know that you're going to group by, you want to group by month of the index. So what pandas allows you to do is you can create this object, pd.grouper, like this. So this is directly from pandas itself, and you set this frequency parameter to your offset alias. So now I'm going to do this, and this creates an object called the time grouper object, and sometimes I assign it to tg like this. You do type tg, we can just verify it is a time grouper object. It's not very important to know this particular object, but anyways, what you can do is then pass in this. So this is like, just think of it as like a dictionary that has all this information on how to group. We're grouping by the month end. That is what M is. And what we're going to do is then just use our same ag method as before. This time, let's just take the Tesla max, so the maximum price of every month for Tesla. And we can get the same exact result. Tesla stock did not exist in 1999. So we can do .tail. So pretty cool. Now, you don't have to assign this to a variable at first. You can just directly do pd.grouper here and put your offset alias. Let's use a different one. Let's say every second month. Actually, you do have to put the parameter name here, frequency. So this is every 2 months. This is the average price for every 2 months of Tesla stocks. So, so yeah, you can just go ahead and use group by like this. This gives you there's a reason to do this, and that one of the reasons is that there's a little bit more. There's a few more methods here that are available. So unfortunately, resample doesn't have all of the methods as group by. So if I do .head, this will give me the first 3 rows for every 2 months, and then I'll have to look at the yeah. So the first 3 rows, let's look at this. So the first 3 rows of every 2-month period of time, it looks like this is every month, but actually, yeah, this is really like the end. The way Pandas thinks of this is like this is the end of the 2-month period of time. So the first month is September, which did not get, there were no data. Anyway, so, but you can really see it over here. It goes November, there's 3, and then January, and then March, and the next one would be May, and so forth. So Pandas has some weird way it starts a month period. So you have to read about that in the text to figure out a little bit more. But it suffices to say it does work. It's just a little confusing when you first learn about it. It's not quite intuitive. Anyway, so this, what I really wanted to get to is this method, this head method. So this is a group by head method, does not exist for resample. So if I just change this to resample, it has no head method. So unfortunately, they don't, resample and group by don't overlap completely. So I typically use resample just so I don't have to use this pd.grouper, and specifying resample is like, all right, we are grouping by time, but you can get all of the group by functionality if you do .group by and then use this grouper object as the way to tell Pandas how you're going to group the index. All right, so that's how you can use group by to get the same results as resample.